Now, the lesson of today is grief. Now, grief is something that hit us hard. Like that. Now, one thing about grief is it's uncalculated. Like, we do not know when we're going to lose someone. We don't know what to expect. The feelings that you develop when you are going through this thing called grief just happens. And when it does, I'm going to be honest with you. When you're going through grief, it's really hard for anybody to really understand what you're going through. Yeah, they can try their best to be there. They can try their best to be relatable. And a lot of people can relate. If you lost your mother and another person lost their mother, it can be relatable. But the feeling is not the same. Now, when people think about grief, they think about the loss of a person. But grief can also be the loss of a job. Grief can even be when you lose yourself, you know? Have you ever looked in the mirror at yourself and you feel like a piece of you have died? Like a piece of you is no longer there, that you're no longer happy. You find yourself waking up every single day sad about something that you feel like you have no control over. And the crazy part about this thing called grief is we know the why. We just don't know when the feeling will get better. Grief is undeniably one of the craziest, hardest things to go through. It's like you're fighting with yourself. One day you're okay, and the next minute you are pounded with these emotions and these feelings. And you don't understand them at all. And the biggest thing about grief is the why. Why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to feel this? Why? Why me? Why me? That is the biggest thing when you lose someone and you lose yourself. It's like, why me? But let me tell you something about grief. One day you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to feel better. So don't give up. One foot in front of the other. You got this.